Well, Bryan, it is that time of the day where we get into after pop. After pop. What's happening after the pop? Because after the pop, which is our Spirit Pop podcast, which if you're not subscribed, I don't get it.
How could you not be subscribed? That's ridiculous.
I don't get it.
Ridiculous.
Right. Well, after our podcast is finished recording, we then go on to have just one wrap-up conversation where we just talk about whatever we want. And lately it's been our portly people problems because we have been dieting and all this stuff. Yeah, I'm getting tired of talking about it. I'm getting tired of talking about it.
We have to talk about that because, you seem to feel that I was a little bit of a bully trying to tell you that you needed to diet 2 more weeks. And
I never said that. In my energy, I did.
In your energy,
in my energy,
and
I was really yelling
it was,
about
how
it.
dare you? And
Right.
and to be perfectly honest, you had COVID for 2 weeks, so that gives you a pass. So if you would like to end at your original time, which was the 2-month mark, please do so. Don't even give it a second thought that I will be continuing and I will be dieting for probably the rest of my life. But it's okay, you can stop.
I don't think I can stop because I feel like I have a ways to go. I feel like, and I also, shockingly, I feel a bit better while I'm doing it. I feel like my energy, I'm a little bit more clearer. I'm a little bit country and a little bit rock and roll. Do you know what I'm saying? I feel like,
Murray.
I don't know. It feels like it's a good momentum for me. And I also have to go in March to do my labs. So I want to have the cleanest, most fragrant blood possible as they run my cholesterol and they look at all my liver and check my uric acid. I want to just be I want to be good. So I might continue no matter what, but I'm not making any promises.
Absolutely.
Don't hold me to it. I want to never speak of it again, or just a little bit though, once we're done.
So we are 6 weeks. This is going to be the beginning of our 7th week. And I'm sleeping better. I feel better. I have more energy. I started exercising yesterday, which I sent you the link to the workout that I do.
It only took us 7 weeks.
Yeah. I know. So I did. No, I'm sorry. Not yesterday. I did on Friday. I'm doing every other day. So I will do today.
So you and Leslie Sansone, you're out there hitting not outside actually, but you're just hitting the foot parts. I'm just walking. I'm walking. That's what you're doing. You're walking.
Yeah. And
awesome.
Yeah, so we'll see how that goes. So yeah, I'll be doing that today a little bit later. But other than that, I feel good. Yeah.
Well, Bryan, do you remember when I had the row and I had COVID feet?
Yes.
Okay, and so it was some mysterious. Why does my foot, my toes hurt and stuff? And we looked it up all frantically while I was frantic because my feet hurt, and it was some sort of I don't know if it flares up arthritis. I don't know what it is about. It's just part of COVID. Well, anyway, last week my COVID feet started to come back just in one foot, just some pain because I was going to go walk. And remember the last time we talked, I was going to take Sunshine out the very next day. 5 minutes later, later that day, my foot started hurting. I'm still limping. I look like I'm crippled.
Okay, so something else is going on then.
I have to go to see a podiatrist,
Yes,
I think
so.
Because I don't know what's wrong with my foot.
You need to see a podiatrist.
Getting old sucks. Okay,
but how dare you? Because we're not old, but okay.
But I don't approve. I don't believe I signed off on this.
I don't think you did. I think it just happened. I think it was an addendum to the contract and you had no idea.
Right. And as it concerns portly people problems, I remember when I was 22 and I'm like, oh, I feel like I need to lose. 1 week later, all my weight was gone.
And now it's it takes a year to lose a pound.
And it stayed gone. Everything's hard. Everything's working. Well, that's not how you manifest anything. So I'm obviously joking.
We're just teasing. Haha. Just kidding.
Anything that follows I am is what you're creating. So I am so beautiful.
And I am thin.
I am weight appropriate for my frame, which is a size 2'4". I am a 2'4". I am eternally youthful. Okay, I'm eternally youthful. I think it was Marianne Williamson who said that she crafted one of her affirmations and the affirmation was essentially, I always look like I'm 10 years younger. Something like that. And gosh darn it, she does.
I need to start saying that, but I want to look like
I always look like I'm
15 years younger.
20. Okay, let's not go. 15 is better.
Okay.
15
I
is
could do
reasonable.
10. That's fine. That's reasonable. I did look really good 10 years ago.
Always look like I'm 15 years younger, don't I? Though I feel that, and that's the secret. You got to feel it. You can't just say
changed,
it.
By the way, I'm looking at you, and your aura completely changed.
I'm feeling so froggy. Like, we should go to the club. Oh, I am always looking like I'm 15 years younger, and I hear about it a lot. Like, people notice it.
Of course they do. I notice it. I just saw it happen right in front of my eyes.
Listen, I haven't changed a thing. I'm still doing my thing. I'm still doing it. You're welcome. I haven't been able to exercise because I've got like a club foot now, and it's just like, it's always something.
I hate when you have a Fred Flintstone foot. It's ridiculous.
What's wrong with me? Oh, but it's so you got to laugh. Yeah. Like COVID, January, and then February, flying in with the foot. Yeah. So I'm not going to be doing any kicks like Karate Kid anytime soon with this foot. I got to tell you.
That's okay.
It's like I fractured my leg in 4 places.
Well, I hope you did not.
Like Lisa Vanderpump in my foot.
That's crazy. Hopefully it's nothing. Hopefully it's just a little arthritis.
How dare you? Dude, I had arthritis in my 30s up in my knee. I come from a long line of arthritic a-holes who gifted unto me their genetics of woe.
Bastards.
God damn it. No, my brother too has foot problems and cholesterol problems.
Well, that's ridiculous.
Thanks, Dad.
Yeah, thanks. It's ridiculous.
I've been ranting. Let's talk about you. So, how's your, have you weighed yourself? Are you just going to wait until the end of the month or maybe not?
I'm going to wait until, I figure I'll just do it monthly, the Sunday before like the week flips over. So no, I haven't yet. We'll see.
Do you feel 15 years younger, and do you feel like you're just?
I do, and my pants. Yeah. I now when I get up and start moving, I have to kind of pull them up a little bit, even though I've tightened my belt loop. So yeah, I do know, but I'm not buying new pants yet. I'm gonna suffer with falling down pants until they will not stay up.
I was hobbling through Sam's yesterday, and my pants were loose too. They weren't falling. I have no ass. I told you that. But like I had a lot of extra room in my jeans. I was like, okay.
See,
so baggy, froggy.
So we're getting results.
Something's happening.
And that's fantastic. And I mean, we're seeing it just in the sense of feeling better, looking better, sleeping better, whatever. I mean, pants falling down. That's amazing. So at least we know we're on the right track. We're eating better. We're doing better. So I'm excited.
What else can you do?
There's nothing else you can do.
They say that in order to change a pant size, you have to, is it a 10-pound marker or a 15-pound marker to go from, for a woman.
Yeah.
So I'm not sure what you all are doing with your waist sizes over there.
I don't know. It just happens. Manland. It just happens. I've always associated a waist size with about 10 pounds, roughly.
Okay. All right.
But I'm trying not to get too obsessed about the pant sizes and the number. Just more about when I hit a point where I feel excellent. Like I feel good, and then I'll move into great, and then I will move into excellent. And when I get into excellent, I think then I'll know I've achieved what I set out to do with this journey.
Well, I love your perspective.
Thanks.
It's very enlightened.
Thanks.
We needed to hear it, frankly.
Well, thank you. I'm glad.
Well, before we get off of Afterpop, I did want to harangue you about these 2 movies that I feel like I'm shocked and chagrined, really, that you haven't watched. Saying
shocked is one thing, but chagrined, it's a whole other.
I mean, that's deeper.
Yeah, much deeper.
It's a deeper thing than shock. So the first one is called A Dark Song.
Yeah, I have not seen it.
First of all, it's so good. Okay, I mean, I think it's good. I'd love to hear your feedback, and I know you tell me when you think what I like is trash. I saw it last night on Prime. Not Prime, I'm sorry, on Amazon. I think if you have Shudder, which you probably would.
I don't have Shudder, and you want to know why? 90% of the content that they create on there is just horrible sub-B movies. And I can't watch anything that looks like it was shot on video film from the 80s.
That has not been my experience. Okay. They have a really big catalog of horror movies, not just all original features. So, I mean, I don't know. Maybe think about it since you love horror so much. And if you had Shudder, then you could watch A Dark Song. It is about a woman who has lost her child. I won't give too much away. Who has lost her child, and all she wants in her life is to have like one more encounter with her son who's deceased.
Wait a minute.
Her young son.
Wait a minute.
And so she hires a magician. They're in England. She hires this gingy magician, and they go to she rents like this, not castle, but like this big manse somewhere in England, and they put a circle of salt around the house.
I saw it, and I saw it on Prime. Okay. I saw it on Prime. No, okay. Netflix. Prime or Netflix. I did see that.
Do you remember the end?
But I remember.
What do you mean you don't remember the end?
What you're oh no! Wait a minute! No!
I'm judging you.
I didn't see it. No, you know what it was? It sounds exactly like Trilogy of Terror, but the one that they created in the 90s, where there was a woman who lost her child, and she lived in a mansion by the sea, and she did a salt ring around the house and did a ritual, and her son came back, but he was like this demonic evil thing that like tried to kill her. And
well, I'm wondering if this is somewhat derivative of that. It might have been inspired by that, because it's similar. I mean, that's not the whole movie though. Like there's a lot of like watching the incantations and some of the occult work, and the very end is just so interesting. I just thought it was really good. Okay. Really good. So check it out. And then, of course, The Devil's Candy.
And that one I have not seen.
Yo! I'm going to need you to check that out.
Where's that one at? Is it on Shudder as well?
I think it's probably there, but I'm sure it's on Amazon. But it's about an artist who is a painter. And he looks like Jesus, whoever this artist is, but he's kind of a gingy Jesus. Very handsome. I found him very, very handsome. I like to think Jesus is sexy. That's fine. Anyway, so he's painting, and he's starting to channel, and he's channeling the energy of a serial killer in the area, and who's involved, I think, with a little bit with the devil. So, but it is... I thought it was really good. And there's some like there's like a metal music in it, and
is it like is it like a really really low budget film? Because here's the thing, I tend to like not watch stuff that looks like a friend made it in their basement.
So you don't like it? You don't like indie horror? You are so judgy, and I think it might be a little indie, but I don't think it was low budget. I think it's a critically acclaimed movie. I can tell you that.
Okay.
So does it have to be like produced by Sony in order for you to like it? Oh my God. Do you like the Avengers and Marvel stuff? Do you like that stuff too? Oh, well, look at what you're wearing.
But I'm a bit more DC than I am Marvel. But I do like some of the Marvel stuff.
I cannot stand those
Marvel,
movies.
I really, really liked Doctor Strange. I really liked Doctor
Strange.
What
happened to movies? What happened to every single movie that makes any money is some Avenger, some weird fantasy universe, some Thor. It's all terrible. It's all terrible films.
Doctor Strange was not terrible. And how dare you?
And chagrined that you would like any of that.
I like.
You need to get into indie stuff. You need to watch The Devil's Candy.
I have a problem when it's really low budget and it really looks like people just randomly got together and like shot it on an old camcorder.
I don't think you could call either of those films. I think they're indie, but I think that they had a budget.
Okay.
And, I mean, I think I know what you're talking about, like some of those other horror movies that are, it's like some sort of a college project.
Yeah, and you're just like, why? And I just have to turn this stuff off. Okay, I'll check them out. Send me their names again just so I remember. Like text them to me, but I'll check them out for you.
I would like you to report. I would like you to report back. I'm going to watch Serial Mom. I wasn't able to last week because of the crazy pace of my life, but I haven't forgotten it. It is in my awareness. Maybe for one of our after pops, we can download and talk.
Yeah, we can talk a little bit about it.
Do I look like a vampire?
No.
Do I look like? I do look like a vampire, don't I?
No. You just look like emo vampire. Jesus.
Emoji. Oh, if we were on Zoom, I would put on that.
That's what I thought about.
I put on my beard and my.
Oh my God, that was hilarious. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, so is our next after pop the last diety after pop? No, right?
Well, so you originally committed to 2 months. I said I was going to do 3. So what we can do is, I'm
checking my calendar.
Well, we're going into the 7th week, so we still have 2 weeks left. So we really have 2 podcasts.
All right.
But we certainly don't have to update we can just update with maybe a milestone here and there.
That's fine. Yeah. Like, we don't have to talk the entire time about.
Let's talk about other things.
I'm not yet at my
goal
weight.
There are other things in life that we would like to talk about other than dieting.
Agreed. 100%. And that's what we'll do going forward, because I do like to have a more casual conversation
absolutely.
about things that are happening in my life.
And like
with
movies that I'm not watching, and how dare I?
Personal affront.
Well, I mean, I have taken.
You can't call yourself a horrorphile and not have watched.
But I didn't really call myself that. I just said my genre is horror and sci-fi.
Well,
and you haven't even seen Serial Mom.
I mean, maybe I did. It was like from the 90s. I could have.
Sure, Crystal.
I will let you know.
Sure.
We'll let you know. All right. Well, until next time, that's the blathering of two unhinged people on the internet. Love you.
We love you all. Like, subscribe, share.
Do all the social things.
Please
support us.
Dang it. We love you, and we want to keep doing this, so support us.
Support us. Bye.